I am back with one of my favorite things to do. Would I be the blank hole? Am I the blank hole from Reddit? And this one, would I be the blank hole if I didn't tell my wife the real reason I was gone for 2 days and continue using my fake reason but make it up in some other way? I love my wife and I am eternally grateful for her. But I have a really important presentation at work 2 days from now, and I need to be prepared and I need some silence. We welcomed a wonderful baby 2 months ago, but the nights have been hell ever since. I do my best, but 3 days ago, I fell asleep at work and I was 5 minutes late to a meeting and got reamed out by my boss for being unprofessional since the client saw me asleep in my cubicle too. Dag. My wife is extremely timid and shy, and this has been challenging, especially since we got an arranged marriage. She's opened up a lot to me over the past year or so, but anytime I mention anything that she does wrong, she automatically assumes it's her fault, and I end up having to explain to her, it's not your fault, and I don't want her to feel guilty. So I don't want to ask for extra time and push my responsibilities to her just for some sleep. So I lied about a business trip and drove a couple hours and am staying at some random roof inn right now. I'm just staying here for a few days since my boss said I could work remotely until this meeting. I need to make this up to her somehow. Lazing around and sleeping and working on my laptop while she handles our daughter alone, I feel terrible. I felt okay about it, but now that I got some sleep, the post-sleep clarity is making me feel super guilty. The question: would I be the blank hole if I just stick to my business trip excuse, but make it up another way? She wants a night out with her friends back home, and I would gladly watch our kid for a weekend or even more, and take off of work so she can have a well-deserved break. One day down the line, hopefully when we can laugh it off, I would like to tell her this. Until then, I wish to keep it under wraps because I'm extremely embarrassed about my actions right now. Like, I am sure the blank hole. But would I be a major blank hole if I didn't tell her? Kind sir, kind gentleman, no. You would not be the blank hole if you kept it to yourself. I'm not going to say I don't understand or I do understand why you didn't just tell her. But I don't think telling her in this moment when she is still sensitive about pleasing you and making you happy, etc., I don't think that would be a wise thing for you to do, to tell her that. You are willing to make it up behind the scenes, which I feel as if, forgive me if I'm sounding sexist, but I feel as if in a lot of relationships, men do stuff like this all the time when they want to break. And then on the back end, they make it up to their wife, their partner, whatever, in some way, somehow, or whatever. And the fact that you feel guilt about it tells me that you know you're wrong. And I don't see anything wrong with that. You did what you thought was best. Do not say anything to her right now. Maybe in 5 years, maybe in 20 years, when all the kids are out the house, you can tell her about this moment. But I would recommend keeping your trap shut.